And welcome back, folks, to more Dungeon Munchies. Last time we played, we thought the game would be over, but here we are, back again. DQ 300 bucks? I don't know, actually. I'd have to check. I think it's 90. Hey there, Freeport. Yeah, it's probably like 90. Games have been extremely expensive. It's kind of crazy. I can't afford to be a streamer anymore. Atari games only for me. It's 80 bucks. Yeah, with tax, it's probably like 90, 92. Smoked shark. Yeah, I'll just stream Marvel Rivals. Flavor of the month, baby. Blatant Overwatch clone. Yeah, what's the problem? Yeah, we don't really play Pokemon, though, is the thing. Like, the only Pokemon games we've played were all like side stories, side games. I don't think we've played a mainline Pokemon game. This is Digimon Channel. We've played no Digimon games. We played one, Digimon World. The zombie has infiltrated our protein farm. Our president has ordered us to do whatever it takes to put a stop to this. I thought he told us to treat the zombie with respect and not to incite any... Shut up, soldier. Commander Cactus is in charge here, and he operates under direct orders from the president himself. The zombie's capabilities have been greatly exaggerated through the enemy's despicable disinformation campaigns. I believe this zombie is no stronger than a brainless soldier manipulated by slipshod necromancy. As a well-trained elite force, we have no reason to fear a confrontation. For the restoration of order and for the glory of our president, Cone Legion, roll out. Show any sign of cowardice or treason and you will be shot. Get moving. Smoked shark, ground pound with a warhammer. We don't have that. Attract one scorpion to aid you in attacking enemies. Attract? Fixes health at 1. Gain 100 shield points that regenerate at 3 points per second. I mean, technically it works. Are you a coward? Well, yes. Sharkfin pickaxe, Warhammer, 22k Warhammer. Ooh, 35 shield. Summons minions. Wait, that's a primary? Wait, you can have double shield? How do you attack? His ultimate form. You just stay in town for 100 hours with that build. Yeah, basically. Like, how do you fight? You can't? Thorns? I don't think there is thorns. Yeah, you do the shield bash, I guess, but we're not really set up for shield bashing. Like, we're mostly set up for summons. And you thought we'd never have a use for the town emote. You guys are just using it just to spite me. I know it. You guys know it. And yet, you act like you don't. This channel runs on spite? I know. So much paranoia. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Most childish chat on Twitch? No, there's probably a lot worse than us. I don't know why I said us, because I'm not part of chat. There's a box here, that means... One of us? No. No! A rune stone. Make roasted sweet potato. I like sweet potatoes. They're pretty good. They're pretty sweet. I like the shield. It just makes me avoid all the mechanics. You're a lot worse than us. We wouldn't slurp. Oh, you guys would definitely slurp. I just did it so you didn't have to. I like the shield so I don't have to play the game. Yeah, so? Would you not prefer... Like, would you prefer a dishonest answer then? Do you prefer a lying streamer? Oh my god, the wind. Yes. No, you don't. I refuse to believe. Why only when you got a bad hot take? I don't... What do you mean bad? I've never said a bad hot take in my life. All right, what do we have here? Remote bomb. Okay. I made a flamethrower. I didn't want it. I just wanted to make it because it costs me nothing. Like the Warhammer. Start with rating all the Ghibli movies you've seen. I've seen no Ghibli movies. Induces intestinal contractions and enables fart cake. Okay, we've gone too far. It's the restaurant I was talking about. They move around a lot, but you just have to follow their scent. Ah, it's the most delicious thing I've ever tasted. Who comes up with this? Normally, I would have fled at the sight of the necromancer, but that's all in the past now. I don't have any reason to fear or hate her anymore. Heh. I've never made food for plants before, but that was a piece of cake. It was easy because of my experience as the what? The Lord of the, spit it out. Never in my wildest dreams could I have pictured myself asking the evil necromancer to cook her cursed dishes for me. Eating this food makes me happy. I can't remember the last time I felt this way. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. Tell us more. We're all down here together in this dungeon, so we should help each other out. Not even Mononoke? No, none. Simmer, I thought you... Do I look like a cruel person, Grill? I can't just sit here and watch as the innocent plants suffer. Cone lied to us. We thought he'd improve our lives, but in the end... we just swapped one tyrant for another. I'm partially responsible for Cone's behavior, but I can't change him, not while looking like this. I need your help to knock some sense into him. I saw how his sweet potatoes were bullying you. Cone is just as bad as the Lord of the Forest. I'm not as powerful as he used to be, but I will not tolerate tyranny. You can ignore Porco Rosso, but Mononoke? Look, I don't. I don't watch a lot of movies. This is the guy with movie night. This is the only movies I watch. To be fair, like a few days ago, I wanted to watch John Wick 1. I was like, oh man, I should really watch that. And I thought it was on Prime, but it was on Prime, but it turns out it's no longer on Prime. So, like, oh, damn. Well, I'm not going to pay for it, so. John Wick 1 is good. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things. You're no longer on Prime. I am on Prime. I'm on my Prime, my Amazon Prime. I even subbed to Brelix, I think. Or was it Fish recently? I know someone was streaming and I subbed to them. And not to Jake. Because usually I use that for Jake's stream. Not that he really needs it, but you know. Did you raid Germa? No. I haven't subbed to Jake in years. Why? Why not? A good streamer. Pumpkin soup blender. Man, pumpkin soup is so good. Only sub to you? Ah, thanks, man. He's anti-meme. That's true. Jake is very anti-meme. AKA anti-fun. Am I right, guys? Now, I'd say the only thing I don't like is that he's anti-emote, and I think emotes are really fun. That's the only thing, really. I'm so envious of my ancestors, they just sat peacefully in the dirt. They never felt pain, even when they were consumed by animals. You don't want to be food. Yeah, but what do I do with that thought? I don't want to die just like that, but I don't know what I should live for. Maybe President Cone's society isn't for you. I think I understand. This is all a massive food chain. I was born to be food for someone else. Everyone's a part of this. The Lord of the Forest and Cone are just better at climbing up its rungs. Who the leader is and how they do won't change my reality. I'm a replaceable and consumable part of this invisible machine. My ego has no purpose. The world doesn't care about my heart and my feelings. The fact that I can think isn't a gift from above. It's a meaningless coincidence in this absurd world. You've finally shed your ignorance. I hate his bed percent. I don't even know what that means. Stream's too late? Too early? Oh, he misses a lot of streaming days. Oh, you can't all be... Can't all be like me, who never misses a schedule day. Yeah, I was looking for the word reliable. Yeah, that's my problem with Jake's stream. He streams on like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. my time. There's no way I can watch. That is what it is. You get to watch other streamers. Fancy fruit knife. Yeah, exactly. Like late night streams are mostly for Americans and I guess people in Asia as well. Shen mostly. Oh, you know what? Shen shows up almost every late night stream. Good consistency. And Ninja too. Yeah, Shen usually shows up around 6:30 here. And then he'll show up for the late night stream. Would love to meet Ninja the next time I go to Japan. I feel like a lot of chatters go to Japan often. Mostly health? More than that, I think. Is this the right way or the wrong way? Lucky Chat meetup in Japan? I don't know. I would have to travel. I don't think I even have my passport renewed. That doesn't take that long, though. Oh, and money. Yeah, that's also a problem. Can Lucky fit in an airplane? Well, that's... I can take 2 seats. Lucky Chat mandatory onsen episode. Of course, everyone has to come wash my back. Mandatory, or you get banned. Oh, hey, Golden. Forget what we were talking about. I didn't say nothing. Is that all the food you got? Are you trying to pull my leg? I told you already, we don't have enough food because the zombie attacked our farm. If you had done your jobs and gotten rid of the zombie, we wouldn't be so short on food. Don't try to pin this on me. I'm only responsible for collecting your food quota, and it's a real simple system. Punishment for all who don't deliver. Who gave you the right to treat us like this? Where were you when we overthrew the Lord of the Forest? Don't matter. I'm stronger, so my words matter more. Get used to it, or get bent. Get dent. Damn it. Damn it. To hell with this world. Ah ha 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 ha. Keep whining. Have fun with that. Why is there talking corn? Why not? Oh my god. You know, I feel like there's something... No. Huh? Surely, no? Protesters have been spotted at Steep City and Mount Asan area. They're unhappy about the water and electricity outages, as well as the housing prices. Many plants have now openly opposed our rule. We must send our forces to restore order. No, this can't go on. Is violent suppression all we can think of? That will only harden their resolve. We must increase the intensity of our suppression in order to make them understand the legitimate authority of this government. I thought I fought all this time for plant freedom and equality. Why did it end up like this? A ruler must consolidate power before they can begin to rule. It's an essential step. A failure to consolidate will result in a failed regime. You're asking me to rule through fear and violence. We didn't overthrow the Lord of the Forest just to do the exact same thing. How hard is my resolve? I'm not going to answer that. Urgent report. The zombie has broken through our defenses and is destroying our base. He's right behind me. Mr. President, your orders? I don't care. I don't care. I've seen what that zombie can do. We shouldn't be fighting him. I will negotiate. Please, Mr. President. He killed my brothers. We shouldn't submit to a despicable creature like that. We all swore to follow you to the end. Well. With the violent protests, low morale, and unsavory rumors, we are at a crossroad, Mr. President. You must demonstrate your military prowess. If you back down to negotiate, you will lose support from across the board, including the armed forces. Ah, damn it. Why is ruling this dungeon so hard? Fine, I'll do it. Bring out the social stability battle cruiser. What? Battle cruiser? Been freshly painted and is ready for action. Time to meet that zombie head on. Battle cruiser operational. Get him, bird. Am I even fighting him? Oh, there we go. You finished the StarCraft 2 campaign. Why? What if I don't? Oh, this is annoying. I think I might die here. Only because I can't do. Battle cruiser operational. I mean, we were never in much danger, though, so it doesn't matter. Oh. We're fine. Please don't kill me. I don't want to fight you. Hey, well, it's your lucky day today. You were the one doing everything behind the scenes. I'm not letting you get ahead of me again. Now's not the time for that. We're just here to stop your men from committing further atrocities. That's all. My troops, government, take them away. Take it all away. I can't take this anymore. That didn't take long. You should have stuck to being a critic. Life's always easier when you have less responsibilities. That's true. That's very true. I wanted to make the world a better place. Why were we born in the first place? We're not plants. We're not even living creatures. My existence may seem absurd, but I still want to discover my purpose in this world. Why can't I do anything right? I've only brought violence and chaos to this place. Quit flattering yourself. Violence and chaos have always been a huge part of our world. You just experienced it through a different position. You can wrestle with your existence at a later time. Come with me. Simmer the Necromancer wants to see you. The Necromancer? You know them? What does Simmer want with me? Does she want to kill me? Fine, I submit. After betraying their trust, after doing all those terrible things, I should have known things would end like this. I deserve to be put to death by the plants, and by all those I have wronged. Get it together, man. You're a tyrant, so get with the program and learn how to do all those things with no personal repercussions. That's what the Lord of the Forest did. If Simmer wanted you dead, the zombie would have taken care of you by now. I don't know what she's planning, but you're not dying anytime soon. That doesn't make any sense. I'm very interested in what Simmer has planned. If I play my cards right, I might be made the next president of the dungeon. Come on, let's get... Okay. I think the issue is that our bird couldn't do much damage because it was like a very focused fight where we had to hit a specific point. Lucky you nearly died. No, I was good. Installing. Permissions elevated. Municipal manager to executive researcher. After installation, I will have more access to classified documents. It will let me remotely control more machines in the city. I'm getting some bad vibes from this. Some bad vibes. Giving supercomputers more control doesn't end well. Nope. The supercomputer usually takes over the world. Lucky for us, there isn't much of a world to take over anymore, so whatever. Oppressive population control has always been a negative stereotype humans have attached to artificial intelligence. Humans are more like parents to us. If a child values deviate from that of their parents, they'll more likely move out than take control of their parents. Really? So if we just left you alone, would you move to Mars or something? As I was designed to manage humans, I would follow my directive and attempt to control the world. I was right! Installation complete. I have reviewed all the CCTV cameras and discovered possible locations for new recipes. Should AI run Canada? No. Well, no. Well, no. That's incredible. Look, if you can help us get out of this mess, I'll let you control as many worlds as you want. No, you can't fall for that. She's just appealing to your desires so she can control you later. I have also discovered 3 seasons of Captain DUI on a high-ranking official's desktop. If you can get that for me, your word is my command, Master. Oh no! And that's why this entire place is going to explode. To be honest, our chance of success is slim to none, but we should still fight when we can. Why does this have to happen? So what do you want me to do? I can't even manage a single block. We need your voice. Terrible things are afoot, and we need someone who can speak to and unite the fruits and the vegetables. We need your help to get us all out of this dungeon. Out of this dungeon? To be honest, none of us really understand their culture. I don't think we're in a position to convince them to do anything. You're different. No one knows how to talk to them more than you do. But I set my lieutenants free to do those terrible things. I don't know if they even want to see my face anymore. I have a solution to that. Back in ancient times, celebrities who went into rehab for their drug addictions would be more popular after they left rehab. Folks will believe you as long as you admit your own mistakes. Everyone loves a repentant villain. I'll go on stage with you if you need me to masquerade as your rehab officer. Why are you doing this, Necromancer? You're more than capable of escaping on your own. Why would you need to come to us, your enemies, for help? Because I need fruits and vegetables for my recipe. I think we should try to help each other out as we're all part of this incredible underground community. We may not see eye to eye at times, but we must stand united in the face of a common enemy. We have inherited this beautiful dungeon, and we're not gonna let anything stand in our way. Don't you agree? I think you should be writing that speech instead. Oh my god. I think we found the ancestral magic recipes. Oh, let me see. I thought it would be hidden behind spiked traps and platforming puzzles. Well, at least we won't have to waste hours reviving this impaled body over and over again. Don't you think it feels off? Uncle Z said he hid the recipes at City Hall. He must have used some kind of illusion magic on it. Been a long time since he stopped working at City Hall. Also, that's just what that book does. It floats around, getting blown this way and that. The civil servants that probably worked here ignored it, like how they used to ignore anything that didn't pertain to their performance evaluations. The cover does look enchanted. What? The writing on the first page, but the rest is blank? What does it say on the first page? If you can see or touch this book, that means you were once my pupil. Let this book bring you hope and courage in the darkest times. Uncle Z. I dedicate this to you, the pupils I am most proud of. Take the ancestral magic recipe aptitude test. Create a legendary dish requiring the expertise of multiple chefs. Create flavors that transcend multiple dimensions. The remaining secrets to this recipe lay within this bespoke dish. Within. Okay, I get it. Looks like we'll have to make this dish. This recipe requires a whole lot of prep work. We'll need a more suitable space to do this. Here's the real problem though. Between the two of us, we don't have nearly enough mana to make this dish happen. Uh-oh. The bads. Ah! It's that monster again. Detecting a shift of energy from the Soul Power Station to a high-density core magic in the city center. The barrier is being siphoned away and transformed into pure mana. I'm unable to determine its purpose. Even with our combined effort, we have no means of stopping this massive operation. Is this it? Are we too late? The necromancer was right! We're all doomed! What can I possibly do in the face of such overwhelming power? I now realize that I'm just an insignificant speck in the vast universe. Did they add more content? Yes. They added chapter 2 and then they added chapter 3. I don't know when Jake played though, so. I never thought I'd be so annoyed to hear someone else talk as I usually do. But what did you say about pure mana? Hatred is taking apart the soul barrier surrounding the city. It's turning back into pure mana and is flowing towards the center of the city. That means a buttload of magic must be flowing down these roads right now. Grill, do you remember how, during sophomore year, the power went out for a full month at uni? Yeah, I also remember how the climate control systems lost power and how the school froze to death. We earned a lot of credits that semester just from heating the dorms and reviving the students. In the end, they caught the culprit. The dean was stealing power to run his secret crypto mining farm. Yeah, that's giving me an idea. Putrid has created whole rivers of high-density mana, which is exactly what we need. Is the plan to steal Putrid's power to make food? Can that be done? What do we have to lose? System installation complete. Activating SUC Transport 2. Another one? How many did they get? How many did they hide from us? The government were aware that their rule would end in disaster. These transports were just one of many contingency plans they had prepared. However, the chaos that ensued on that apocalyptic day made it impossible for anyone to use these. There's actually an entire fleet of transports available at City Hall. All right, time to make some damn food. Time to commence with Operation Dungeon Munchies. Oh, title drop! What? That's A weird name. You've awakened my awkwardness detection modules from hibernation. Forget about the name. Let's get packing already. Time is of the essence. She detected Lucky. Shut up. Everything's beginning to fall apart. I can't believe how, not long ago, I was bickering with you about how to maintain this place. Now everything I tried to protect is turning into this massive whirling mess. I don't think that takes away what you accomplished. Look out your window. The iron cattle herds that I spent years tending to just became mincemeat tornadoes in that massive soul storm. Your hard work wasn't meaningless. It's precisely thanks to your effort that, I need more time to think about this. It wasn't a waste of time. I'm serious. I'll find a way to explain this to you later. Just trust me. I don't want you to feel too bad about yourself. I know how much you dedicate yourself to your work. I think I'll be okay. Just a sign of the times. Think back to the old TV programs we used to watch. Back in the day, people on the surface also had their lives upended all the time. At first, it was housing prices, fertility crises, and pollution. After magic came along, everything centered around the Third World War and the magic ruling class. Some things never change. Though, like adulterous celebrities, that never seemed to change. Yeah. After the war ended, a short-lived peace was interrupted by the sun leaving the solar system. Our attention and our values have always shifted based on changes in our environment. Are we having, like, life lessons here? I guess that's life. That's why we shouldn't focus on whether something was worthwhile or not. Purpose, meaning, and worth comes from the burning passion inside our hearts. It comes from fully immersing ourselves in the here and now. That's something that's worthwhile.
Count it.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Was fantastic work.
This one. No, it's the wrong one.
Sweeter than snack kings.
Chagods. Is this one? Okay, well, screw it. I can't find it. What even did that have to do with anything we were talking about? Do you really have to go off like that all the time? I agree with what she said. I had to do an extra year in college because I played video games the whole time. That was worthwhile because I had a ton of fun. Now, I think it's this one. Oh, okay, screw it. I can't find it. I'm pretty sure you were just lazy. Is it this one? Okay. I'm not looking for it anymore. I'm pretty sure you were just lazy. Hey, Nickel. How's progress going on with that thing we talked about? All remaining functional transports are put into service. Objective, rescue survivors and collect resources before total destruction. Seagrill, it hasn't been all in vain. I've already arranged for your samples to be packed up and whisked away to safety. Lucky has tried 9 out of 10 buttons. Nah, it's this one.
Or sweeter than snack kings. Chagods.
Why do I have chagods on 2 of them? Those transports are gonna smell real bad if we open them up. Where are the other transports going? We're temporarily evacuating from the structurally vulnerable areas of this facility until this thing ends. Clifford and the rest can't really fight the sea organisms, so they should help with evacuating. I hope Cone and his ice cream buddy can help us collect a good variety of fruits and vegetables. So is that guy really an ice cream? I thought he looked more like a... As for us, we need to head to the capital. That's where all the magic is gathering. We need all the mana we can get to complete these legendary dishes. That's also the mosh pit for Putrid's Big Red Apocalypse Jamboree. So we're doing a suicide mission. I thought we were just doing a hot pot. Remember the time we tore our classroom apart to put together a hot pot after we failed our entrance exams? Ever consider naming the various soundboard options? No. No, because like I said, it's 4 buttons and I have 3 other buttons that cycle through. So, yeah. I would have to put 3 names on the buttons. Perhaps the meaning of life is to die without regrets, I think. Okay, I'm going to try another button.
Go to the church and ask God to forgive you.
God damn it. I never found the opportunity to say this, but I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Knowing you has been the greatest joy in my life. I thought I would break down again, like on the eve of the last apocalypse. But that hasn't happened. That's because this time I have you all by my side. You all gave me the courage to face anything this world throws at me. Also, I'm sorry to have failed you. I said I'd bring you to a new world and give you new bodies, but I'm afraid I can't make that a reality. That's okay. It's normal for business owners to lay out unrealistic visions, fail spectacularly, and take no responsibility at all. Choose another button. All right, I'm gonna try this one. Tyler and I have used our time here to try out new positions. So you two were behind the clacketing racket behind the warehouse yesterday. There goes my well-written heartstrings tugging speech. We should also thank your apprentice. Despite being mute and emotionally unscrutable, he's really damn good at pulverizing any troublesome enemies. Without his help, we wouldn't even be here. Hey, apprentice, you made all those dishes on your own, didn't you? For our next challenge, we'll need to all work together to complete an epic meal. Maybe it'll be a weapon to insta-kill putrid, or maybe it'll make us living gods. There she is again with unrealistic plans and visions. 1 or 2 people usually end up doing all the work in a group project like this. That's why I never group up with Emma or Tyler. They're always doing their own work somewhere else. Are they boning? We're approaching the magic cluster in the capital, scanning for a landing area. The writing doesn't stop now. Oh, we're at the capital, so... Okay, we got some new food. We got piquant pumpkin stew. Air fist, shock... Raise shield attack damage by 100. Block an attack with 0.5 seconds of raising your shield to recover 50 of your shield points. That could be good. That could be really good with the other shield. Patty, Selma, and Lucky. I've been talking so much, my throat is gone now. Deal an additional 5 additional magic damage for every 10% lost HP. Cast magic using health. No, we don't do that. Presidential keycard required. Another button? Okay, which one could it be? No. No, that doesn't count. I think it's... No, this is Chaggad's. This one? God damn it! Do we really have to ask them for magic? Couldn't you just use your skills to seize it from them? Did you overwrite the life lesson music? No, here's the thing, okay? This one is yo. This one is counted. This one is So A is top left is yo. A top right is A bottom right is counted. Okay. B, I think it's sirens. Sirens. Clapping, clapping. Oh, unless. Hey, we found it. It was B top left. Follow me for the opportunity of a lifetime. Lend me your strength and let's rebuild anew together. That cannot be an actual incantation. Whew. All right, the souls still have some sense. The ones that can still resist putrid are making their way here and into our culinary instruments. See the sigils on our tools? That's a fully automatic system to help those poor souls pass on. It generates magic with every soul that transcends the mortal plane. That should net us enough mana to do anything we want. How is this not using them like batteries? It's totally different. Sure, it looks the same, but I'm not making them do it. They're coming over on their own. All right, let's get this show started. So exciting. It's been so long since I made something this complicated. With your help, I'm sure we'll succeed. I'm just supposed to sit here and tend the fire with Camille? Yep, because you once blew up an entire row of gas canisters. Just make sure the fire doesn't go out. This is an important job too. You do understand, you two. Your job is to protect the walk and maintain the fire. No explosions and no weird complaints. As the laborer spends time toiling over that which does not belong to him, he not only isolates himself from the world, but also his own soul. I've been assigned to the task of managing a culinary instrument. As a reminder, I do not possess any culinary modules, nor any related data. I also lack a soul and cannot use magic. I know, that's why I put you in charge of the microwave. I'll be passing you notes that tell you which buttons to press. Just remember to put a cover on everything. Don't use the highest power setting, and don't leave metal utensils inside. Apprentice, before we begin cooking, remember to keep our positions in mind. That way, we'll be able to do better. We'll be able to better keep things in order. We can't stop once the ritual begins, so we'll need to be completely prepared. He's not an apprentice anymore, Grill. He's a bona fide S-tier magical chef. Well then, ready when you are. You may begin the ritual at the Spirit Walk. Okay. Start making legendary dish. Are we ready? So first, we have to... Warning. A large cluster of sea organisms is coming our way. That dumb thing won't even let us do our goodbye party. Our chance of success has dropped to near zero. I suggest we retreat. Nope. But sending minions to disrupt us, that means we're about to do some serious damage. But, can we cook and fight at the same time? Turn around and look at our guy at the walk, Grill. Look at this confident, tranquil, yet potent expression. What do you see? Your apprentice and his charred hairdo? He's an S-rank magical chef, damn it. Look at that face. You know what he's saying? Nothing's impossible. Let's get cooking. Oh my god. Toss the food into the wok in the middle. No, I'm not going to defend her. Got him, bird. So badly placed. Hang in there, AI. Hang in there, everyone. We're nearly halfway done. If this is what opening a restaurant's going to be like, I'd rather be unemployed, detecting even more intense wave of sea organisms heading our way. If we don't pull back, our probability of success will arrive to zero. The zombie chef may be able to fend for himself, but he won't be able to protect all of us while trying to cook. We're all the way past the halfway point. We're not giving up. What do we do now? Reinforcements have arrived. It's Super Ultra Fruit Medley. The part-timers have arrived. What's going on? Why are you all the way down here? Wasn't it you who put down notice about needing part-time workers? Have the positions been filled? You're late. This entire dungeon's about to collapse. Why haven't you evacuated? We've already met Cone at the evacuation transports. Him and the poo atop his head explained everything to us. You helped us bring the deluded Cone back to his senses. And you're trying your best even as everything collapses around you. You've definitely earned our respect today. I hope you're aware that I cannot protect you from Putrid's corruption. If you come in contact with C4, you'll all eventually, this is the glory we've sought to achieve. We shall explode for justice. What? I thought we all had to agree before. The next wave of sea organisms is approaching fast. We wouldn't be here to fight if you hadn't nurtured us, my lord. If we make it, I promise to make you all a feast that will burst your arteries and vascular tissue. We're so good against normal crappy enemies. Did we succeed? What is that thing? Congratulations for completing the ancestral magic recipe aptitude test. I am Cosmic Bubble Tea, a delicious calorie-rich drink that transcends time and space. It's a PSL. That's not a PSL. It's a bubble tea. I can only be summoned by the greatest of magical chefs, so you've all passed the test. You have now been approved for the Rift Project. The what project? Nickel, do you know anything about this? There's nothing like that in the database, and my permissions have already been elevated. I deduced that this was a plan formulated by the highest members of the Suck. Rift Project was designed to protect selected individuals in case of total destruction. To learn more, please feel free to speak with me. You really planned for everything. Everything except for disaster prevention, that is. Uncle Z and the other guy, whoever you may be. Thank you. Let's go, guys. Looks like there's hope after all. Drink me, and I will take you to Rift Space, where I will explain the situation. If, for any reason, you are unable to drink, simply soak yourself inside my liquids. There's only one caveat. Please do not use me if subject putrid is active. That will cause the entire Rift project to fail. That hasn't happened, right? Oof. Well, this is fate. Shit. Why? I guess it's time to explode. Explode already. Why won't you? Ah! No! No! It seems you have not been briefed on this project. I must immediately empty myself. Rift space must not be tainted by putrid. Simmer! What are you doing? You gotta go in if you want to live? What? And leave you all behind? Does it look like you have a choice? Get your butt into that bubble tea right now. Chef, you dive in. If anyone's going, it's gotta be you. Ah! Please understand that precautions must be taken to prevent putrids. No, don't come near me. No! Ah! Space, the final frontier. Rift Space Research Station, created by the world's greatest spatial mage, the Supreme President of the Suck. Our mission is to find new ways to expand space and move civilization off-world. Project Parallel Universe Summary. To locate a suitable Earth in a parallel universe and to migrate the entire population into this new world. Opening a rift to another universe takes a lot out of my soul. During each test, I can only manage a tiny opening before we abort. Earth either didn't exist or was completely inhabitable in almost all the universes we observed. We finally found the Earth with the appropriate climate conditions in the 54th universe, but we could not detect the presence of any civilization. All we saw were the ruins of great cities. End it all? What do you mean? Project Parallel Universe. Goal to send a scouting party to the Earth in Universe 54. Results. Retrieved sample 1. Sample 1. A scrap of eerie, paper-like material. Souls cry out in anguish as they behold the horror of existence. He reached out to each and every wailing world and released a drop of his own soul. Transdimensional subject COO, a potential existential threat to human civilization, was first spotted by the Supreme President in another parallel universe. COO can detect mental anguish. A civilization will draw its attention once it reaches a certain threshold for collective anguish and suffering. Once it targets a certain universe, it splits apart its soul and inserts it into that universe. While we have no data on COO's soul, the data from the other universes suggest that planetary destruction, or at very least, the total extinction of the human race. We must reduce the suffering in our civilization if we want to escape the same fate. Civil unrest in the underground cities and the suck heavy-handed policies have only increased the possibility of attracting the attention of Subject 00. Internet surveillance has already yielded evidence of C00's presence in our universe. Its believers have their own name for Subject 00, Putrid. Presidential keycard. There's a glowing note on this glowing table. They look like they're tearing. They're trying their best to prolong their existence in this dimension. I left this keycard here for you. You'll know what to do once you look inside. Tartarus. Summon one demon by harvesting soul shards. Yeah. Demon weapon? Gain 40 shield points, shoot stars at enemies with every attack block. Well, hell yeah. Oh my god. Okay, my damage doubled. Looks like someone once lived here for a period of time. Only bits and pieces are legible from the ethereal diary. I miss their cooking. If only I could live a little longer. But if I don't do this, no one will ever be able to taste their food. Is that us? Hi. If you are viewing this, you are not far from saving everyone. The coordinates to the colony world are saved in my, or should I say, your zombie head. Ask this information to Simmer, and she'll be able to read these coordinates. Putrid is also after these coordinates. His goal is to activate the Stargate to reach the colony world. That is why Putrid schemed to have you all come out here. His believers do not understand cooking and recipes. The contents and information I have revealed cannot be kept from Putrid. He cannot influence this space, but he can observe us. He will pursue you the moment you return to the world. If Putrid catches you, it's all over. What happens next will be up to you. Who knows what or who knows where or what will be when this video is finally viewed. But I have faith in you. To make it all the way here, you must be 100 times stronger than when I summoned you. I wish you the best of luck. Please help those girls and keep them safe. Oh no. And finally, thank you for responding to my summons. No. That don't look right. That don't look right. He has arrived! Hello, sworn enemy of Putrid. You must be terribly worried about your friends right now. We have not brought severe harm upon them. They've just been knocked unconscious. Putrid is only fulfilling his promise to us. He did not mean your friends any harm. This was inevitable. He also knows that you have prepared an escape vessel. He has agreed to let your friends live if you divulge the coordinates to the colony world. Putrid's ritual has already begun. There's no stopping it, even if you defeat him. Come join us. We need your help. Submit to us and help complete the ritual. We will return your friends to your side. Yeah, okay. You still have time. Putrid advises you to think carefully. Do not be blinded by your preconceptions. Submission is not humiliation. You will be both protecting those who you love and fulfilling Putrid's divine destiny. It is a most noble deed, unparalleled in greatness. Oh, even the car guy got transformed. Yield to Putrid? No. Hell no. You want to fulfill Simmer's dream of opening the Stargate and getting to the other side and living the good life, don't you? Didn't you know how humans were able to power ships to reach the other side of the universe? They used people like me. When they confided me to that dreadful cell inside the soul power station, I forced myself to relive my happiest memories just to live another day. Childhood trips to the zoo, my first date or wedding day, watching my kids walk for the first time. One day things would get better. That's what I keep telling myself. That was until Putrid touched my heart. That's when I understood the true purpose of the power station. That machine is powered by the human will to live, making you suffer. It maximizes your desperation just to stay alive. The cruel machine of society rolls on, powered by the unyielding hope and suffering of the weak. The same can only be happening on the other side of the Stargate. That's why I no longer want to be human. With the coordinates, you can help us locate and put an end to that endless, miserable cycle. With your help, we can bring everything to an end. The people who made me like this turned tail and escaped. They took advantage of the chaos and opened the Stargate and escaped like a bunch of rats. Putrid promised to punish them for their crime. Please, I implore you, join us and help us regain our justice and peace of mind. Don't do the mic. Do the mic. Locked. They go all the way back? I guess you can do that. You wanted to go. Yeah, that's probably not correct. Let's talk about how Mike is irredeemable. What do you mean by that? What are you doing? Well, what do you mean, finish this? I don't know how to finish this. Do we let Putrid win? Submit? Don't listen to Mike. Yes. Okay. Putrid is currently attempting to activate the Stargate. Do not disturb him. We are here to ensure the coordinates can be extracted from the zombie's head. Once we have that, the Stargate will lead us to the colony world. Will that finally end the cycle of suffering? I redeemed in everything. I'll listen to Franco. Putrid will completely eradicate all souls, freeing us forever from the cruel cycle of birth and rebirth. Ah, I can't wait to see it happen. I want to witness their final screams as we all return to nothing. This is the moment we've been preparing for. Let's do our best to end it all. It's happening. The Stargate is about to open. What's happening? What's wrong, Putrid? Looking for something? Why are my memories filled with recipes and cooking? You've activated my trap card. It's me, Putrid. It was me all along. How could this be? How could she manage to possess the zombie? You mad? Looks like your boss shouldn't have delegated this stuff to you morons. Sorry, Chef. I know this is a workplace privacy violation, but it was an emergency. I latched onto you at the last minute so I could enter the rift with you. I know everything now. Thanks for everything you've done for us. I won't let your hard work go to waste. Let me help you with this. Oof. Ugh, I thought I'd be able to break free. You know what to do next, Chef. You. How dare you disrupt the sacred ritual? May he purge your cursed souls. I'll be honest, I'm still kind of scared of you, Putrid. But instead of saving and helping those who suffer, you've chosen to simply kill and erase. That's why I will not let you prevail. I never thought I'd say this, Chef, but here goes. We're all gonna die soon, so this is your final mission. For the sake of those on the other side, do not let them activate the Stargate. Go get them, Chef. Slice them, dice them, and serve Putrid's meat to me in a silver platter. Oh my god. The final boss? Perhaps? Get him. Get him, zombie. Oh, there's multiple putrids. The whole gang is here. Hey, you can't heal. What the hell? How do I do this? Get him, demon. Boy, I'm sure glad I got a shield here. Whoa, where am I? Simmer okay? The Stargate. Weren't we in the middle of cooking just now? It's so hard to concentrate. I'm gonna take a quick nap. Much excite, very final boss. You know it. Did it work? Where's Grill? Sorry. I feel really weak right now. I'll be back soon. It's like a Tuhu level, except I have a huge shield, and I can just ignore everything. Get him, demon. He's doing the work, baby. Look at him go. Look at him go. Thank goodness I have the the demon. He's doing so much work. It's not even funny. Got him, demon. The true treasure was the demons we made along the way. VIP demon? He's doing work, that's for sure. No, 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 no. This can't be happening. Don't leave us, Putrid. You may have failed, but he can still destroy everything you care about. Since you've been fighting for your friends, we shall separate you forever. Oh, Putrid, please take all the energy in Stargate for yourself. Use me. Take what's left of my soul. Nothing matters anymore. Do anything you want. Just make the pain stop. We're not done yet. My food! I'm just a babby zombie. I don't know what's going on. Is this like the ending of Undertale? This might be the least exciting ending. What do you mean? The Sans theme on soundboard. Do 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 do. Did we win? Did we beat 2 games today? He couldn't vanquish you, not even when... Putrid, your voice. It's so distant. You win, zombie. Are you happy now? He couldn't kill you, but now you're trapped inside this dimension. You have no power. You have nothing. How are Simmer and Grill doing? You will never know. There's nothing here. Those who have trampled on us, they continue to live their happy lives. Why did you have to ruin everything? Forget it. The cycle continues. If I have to live another life, I guess I'll just have to give it another try. I'm scared. No, I'm terrified. Why do I not even have a choice? Darkness slowly enveloped everything. Only darkness remained. Only darkness. He got mad when I called the writing in crosscode bad. Hey, it was not bad. Dorkness. Oh, someone here. Hey, guy? My child, I hope one day you will come to understand the decisions I've made. You are a bundle of love and kindness, just like your mother. That's why the world ultimately took her from us. Are we the president's son? Is this another game? Oh, this... This last chapter flashback, we're gonna find out who we were. The president's daughter. I mean, the president's son. The Suck did not construct these underground structures. We joined forces with all the other nations without underground shelters and invaded this massive facility. That tenuous alliance crumbled right after we took over. An internal war erupted over what little resources were left. Your father and I, along with the Executive Council, have decided to take drastic measures. We turned this dungeon into a bloodbath, massacring the population into submission. Peace was achieved only after paving the streets with bodies. No one was in the mood to celebrate. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. You either become a savage animal or you submit. Cruel thrive while the virtuous are relegated to the soul power plants. There's a hidden third option. Destroy both the oppressors and the oppressed. End it all. According to our measurements, once 0.5 of putrid soul infiltrates our dimension, the Earth will no longer be inhabitable. Abandoning Earth is our only option. The ARC project will be our final attempt to escape our current predicament. The project calls for the president to open the Stargate for a short period of time. The government officials and 1,000 loyal and high-ranking mages will pass through the Stargate and arrive at the colony world. The rest of the population will have to be left behind. With a healthy legion of experienced mages, building a new society should be a piece of cake. What are you waiting for? I can't keep the Stargate open for much longer. We need to go now. I never thought I'd see you again. I loved your book, The Utter Moron's Guide to Necromancy. I kept reading and rereading it while I was in the Rift space. I actually have a question about skin discoloration during the zombification process. Is there any way to fix that? Hey, wait a minute. That's us! What does it mean? Why am I doing this? I ask myself that all the time. Over the years, I've been told over and over about the lives my father has taken. I have gotten used to the feeling of ending people's lives for my own benefit. I want to try something different before the world ends. I want to try doing it the other way. If I could just, for once in my life, sacrifice myself for someone else. He zombified himself, that's right. to save the world, he killed himself. And then zombified himself. I want my skin to be purple. I think beet juice could do that. Just submerge yourself in beet juice. Hey, wake up. It's not the time to be dying. You know how long it took to find you? I've invested a lot in you, so you're contractually obliged to stay alive and be in my employment forever. Wake up! Deep when you're 13. Can I write a bad fanfic and complain how everyone looks at me like I'm different because my skin is purple? Sure. Go for it. I encourage you. The hero has awakened. Greetings, I am the kitchen goddess for the city of Omelas. We need you to defeat the evil demon lord. Your first mission is to clear the field of grass slimes, which have 25% chance of dropping apples. Return to me once you've collected 3 apples and a frying pan. Stop messing with him, Simmer. We can't be sure his mind made it out in one piece. Hey, remember me? I'm your boss, Grill. You used to work at my restaurant, where that blue deadbeat always comes in to beg for spare change. You're the deadbeat. You were sleeping the entire time when we fought Putrid last year. You know, it takes real skill to sleep that well. Hey, it's been a while. Rob, the professional mechanic, at your service. That was the second time I saved your ass. Did you think your life would end in darkness? Denied. Good endings only. Oh, good endings. Where? Is this in another game? Or do we have to go look for one? To be precise, Professor Shroom learned about the space you were interned in after connecting with Putrid's network. Simmer and Grill then formulated a modified cosmic bubble tea to create an opening through which Rob beamed you here. Rob only participated in the final step. We would never have found you if Professor Shroom didn't volunteer to sacrifice himself. Are you talking about the person who made me? Yes, he was the best. I'm glad you can still move. Grill and I spent a long time figuring out Uncle Z's recipes. We were so distraught at the thought of losing you forever. Since we recovered the zombie, I suggest a change of course for the colony world. Okay, let's fire up those engines. Check it out. While you were trapped back there, we managed to build this massive spaceship. After you banished Putrid back to his home dimension, the ritual continued and ended up blowing up the Earth. Oh. We got everyone onto the ship, but we continued to orbit the Earth's remains as we tried to locate you. Now that everyone's actually here, we can head towards the colony world. Full speed ahead. Understood. Shifting course for the colony worlds. I wonder what it's going to be like. Do you think we can start a restaurant once we get there? We can start the Dungeon Munchies franchise. Let's create another obesity pandemic in the colony world with highly addictive fast food. I thought you hated that name. Holy crap, you can do that with your face? We got music? We did it! Another game. Oh, sorry. Another game? Fulfilled? Can you give us your honest opinion and tell off whoever submitted this? I mean, it was different. And the gameplay allowed me to tank everything, so gameplay-wise, it wasn't bad for me. 2 games finished in a single stream. That's right. Frank, was that you? It was. Name and shame. That wasn't that bad. I'll be honest. I'd probably put this in okay. Lucky, I'll be honest, there was a crummy isekai that I read recently where the MC reincarnates and has to screw all the heroes until they turn into demons, and that had better writing. Oh. As painful as this was, it was better than Yakuza. Well, I'm glad we ended both games that you guys hated this day, this January. So a new year of great games, right? Lucky, if you like it, I hate it. Okay, fair enough. New year, new beginnings. We'll get to see so many good games now. Like Yakuza 6, Dungeon Munchies 2. I can't wait. There's a 2? I don't think so. Well, there might be. No, I don't think so. Next is Warhammer 40k Shoota's Blood and Teeth. Okay. The gameplay was just as bad as this one, though. The chat's gonna get mad. They're gonna call it, oh, it's another Franco stream like Shadow. Oh, is this a Shadow stream? So, by the way, that's going to be the 3rd Warhammer 40k game we're going to be streaming this year. Yeah, now Shadow only submits porn games. I mean, Zorn games. Yeah, Mike, we just changed the letters so we don't lose our sponsorships. Is that it? Here ends the final chapter of Dungeon Munchies. Thanks to you, Simmer and Grill have a chance to cook another day in this dreary, chaotic universe. Your journey ends here for now. Before you leave this dimension, please feel free to chat, explore, or return to the past to collect any items you missed. Thank you for your support over these long months, and please look forward to our future projects. The porn sponsorships. All right. So that was it for Dungeon Munchies. Hey, we did it. I guess the stream's gonna end. Stream ending early? What? That's crazy. Oh, oh. Is that credits? Yeah, back in the stream mines. No. Oh, please. I was there not too long ago. Oh, Scoffer wrote this. What's the LNS tonight? We have Earth Defense Force 6, which we are close to ending too, but I don't think we're going to end it tonight. Probably the stream after, though. And January, we're going to have a lot of new games. But yeah, that's oh yeah, did you know there was a patch or DLC that added Japanese voice acting? Unfortunately, we didn't get that. We could have had voiced actors. New year and new me. That's right. All right, well, that's it. I'm done. See you later. We'll see you next time, which is tonight in 3 hours. We'll be playing some EDF. And tomorrow we got Rule of Rose. I'm sure we won't hear complaints about that one either. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.